Hi, old hippie chick here, complete with a brain. Pretty pissed off today at this little slutty so-called Congress woman.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Democrat policies are so pathetic and have done so poorly that the left has nothing else to do but troll the internet looking for ways to get offended and then try to target members and strip them of their committees. This is a dumb waste of the House's time. But since the Speaker has designated the floor to discuss members' inappropriate actions, shall we?
Okay, that's about the lamest little speech we've ever heard, huh? Or she would probably call it a meech. Yeah, remember that? She doesn't know how to spell impeach. Wants to impeach Biden and Harris. Sounds okay, I guess. 'Cause then Nancy Pelosi gets to be president. And I love me some Nancy Pelosi. She is hot and smart. Anyway, our sleaziest member of Congress decided that she would go around to, I don't know, some bar or something and tell really racist jokes, to racist audience, and they all clap. And it's always at someone else's expense. So that was her pathetic, low-rent little way of trying to answer for the horrible jokes that she told about another Congress member, to raise money. And it wasn't even true. I don't believe her for 1 second. If the Capitol Police are scared of anybody, they're scared of her and her friends. After all, Omar wasn't the one that set the Capitol Police up to be beaten half to death or murdered. That was you. So she got her little dumb self in trouble, and she's whining about internet trolls when she's the one putting up ignoramus BS about people she doesn't even know. I mean, what do you expect? We're not going to let some sleazy little racist hick with an IQ of about 60 attack our Congress members. So you better get used to it. Dish it out. Gotta be able to take it. Okay, so this is the little comedy routine that got her into trouble.
A Capitol Police officer running hurriedly to the elevator. I see fret all over his face, and he's reaching, and I'm like, what? I can't, the door's shutting. Like, I can't open it. Like, what's happening? I look to my left, and there she is. Ilhan Omar. Oops. And I said, well, she doesn't have a backpack. We should be fine.
I still don't believe that. I want to see the camera footage. There was no police officer scared of Omar. If a Capitol Police officer is afraid of anybody, it would be her. Little Miss Terrorist. You and your friends are the ones who set those Capitol Police officers up. Remember that? Killed one of them? Beat the flock out of 140 of them? Yeah. Smeared your shit all over the place? Yeah. And you think they're worried about her? You're the terrorist. They're probably just being nice, opening the door for a couple of ladies, and you don't even see it. Everything's evil. To you people. You have very evil minds. I'm afraid if she thinks too hard, her head's gonna blow up or something. But the thing that makes me the most angry, because it's so dangerous, is she and all the cockadoodle doing of the so-called Republican Party, I don't know, I think they're more like the Republican Nazi Party. Anyway, this whole business of everybody in the world that they don't like being a pedophile, okay, that is so dangerous. Why? Because when you're falsely accusing all these other people, the real pedophiles, they're free to do whatever they want because you're pointing at some boogeyman somewhere in a cabal in the deep state and all this other crap. But in reality, they're the ones getting arrested for it. And that's what really concerns me. Her husband whipped it out in front of a couple teenagers at a bowling alley, and she was all up in those girls too. And that is not the first or last time that those two got involved with underage kids that are not their own. You know, and this is very concerning. I've worked with child protection, foster care. No. She runs around saying her little speeches in her little stripper heels. She's not the one that has to repair the souls of these children. But she just wants to run around and use them as a way to get votes and donations by claiming that everybody else in the world is a pedophile. Look in the mirror, little girl. Look at the guy across from you. Look at the guy next to you. You know, the one that started sniffing you out when you were what? 16 maybe? Yeah. You need to get off that train of thought. Y'all got some sicko minds there. I'm sorry, a lot of these documents aren't very clear. I'm not a big expert, but you know, you can pause it and you can zoom in on it, you know, or just go look all this stuff up yourself online if you want to. But oh yeah, this little sleazeball, we don't need this in our Congress. That's why nothing's getting done. These little rep Nazis, I call them, they don't have any interest in doing anything that has to do with government. They just want to put on little shows and get on TV. That's it. And get paid. They don't care about you. Not one bit. And you know, these are a lot of charges for two young people to rack up. I mean, hell, I've been arrested I don't know how many times in my life, but you know, we're talking about like a 30-year period. These people are only 30 some odd years old and their records are damn near as bad as mine. Except mine had nothing to do with messing around with anybody else's kids. And it also looks like they've been doing funny stuff with their money that she's not supposed to be doing. But you know, there's nothing these maggots won't use to campaign off of. She even tried to claim that she volunteered all these hours for like 9 years to the women in the local jail. Yeah, no. She lied on her application. She said she'd never been arrested, never been in that jail or known anyone there. All lies. And she campaigned off that. Well, we found her sign-in records. Yeah, she volunteered for a grand total of 9 times. Yeah, miss, giving the women a ministry is a big, fat liar. Oh, and look at this. This is really, really messed up. I mean, this is a really messed up person. She poisoned like 80 people with bad food. Yep, got her place shut down. Yeah, she thinks she can do whatever she wants. And check this out. This bitch even used some poor guy's death to get attention for her campaign. What the hell? She claimed that this poor guy was beat to death right outside her restaurant. Not true. He was the one that was doing the beating, and his death was an overdose. Nobody was beaten to death. Just another attention-grabbing lie. And that makes me mad because my father really was beaten to death. And they never arrested the guy either. So yeah, I don't appreciate that. Oh, and another thing I think she thinks makes her attractive. She had a baby in her dirty truck, and I don't know, I guess she thinks that's attractive to have your baby on the filthy floorboard of your truck. Never mind about the baby's safety, that's not important because you're busy saving the world. No, you're just being a sleaze, and you think it's attractive to just drop babies and keep on moving. But yeah, if you're a cow or a sow, you're a good breeder, an easy breeder. I mean, come on, man. I had a husband who treated me that way, and yeah, you don't want to know what happened to him. He is no longer with us. So what makes a Lauren Boebert? Well, I don't know. Look at the chin, number one. She looks like this guy, or this guy, or this poor woman. And this poor guy, he got the worst of it. I mean, his teeth wouldn't even fit together to eat. So after that, they started going outside the royal family to find mates. That's where that chin comes from.
Today, we're here to talk about things we hate.
And her and I, we got a lot of things we hate.
Lots. Okay, so you know what I hate?
What do you hate, girl?
I hate when I pull up to a red light or even a gas station and you're sitting there and you're listening to a nice country song or maybe even some classic rock and roll, some Leonard Skinner. And you get, well, I don't know if are we allowed to say Mexican?
Mm-hmm.
Is that,
It's politically correct.
okay, Mexican?
Brown people.
Oh, I'm brown. I'm not a Mexican though. But anyways, I hate it whenever they're like playing that hat music, you know, that da 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 da, and they blast it. Anyways, I hate that. What do you hate?
Girl, I hate when you go to the store, to the Walmart.
To the store.
To the Walmart.
The Walmart? What kind of low rent way is that to speak?
You got to wait behind 80,000 other kind of people.
Brown?
Yeah, and they don't speak no English, and you trying to be friendly and get out their way, and their damn kids be running into you with their damn carts.
Oh, them little car carts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just-
Are you talking about the brown people, right?
Yeah.
Because they go
I hate
shopping.
the Walmart.
I hate the whole entire
Oh, they
family.
go with the whole family.
They go.
Yeah, right. It's not like you don't have a big group of grubby, dirty-necked little brats yourself, huh?
With the
Grandma and the grandpa
And
and
the
the
daddy.
aunts and the uncles
Oh,
and the 80
and the
daddies
cousins.
and the 80 different kids with 80 different daddies.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what brown people you're talking about, but most Mexican women, they stay married to their husbands. So, yeah, that's kind of a white trash thing. You know, all those baby daddies, huh?
Oh, them little car carts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just-
Are you talking about the brown people, right?
Yeah.
Because they
I
go
hate
shopping.
the Walmart.
I hate the whole entire
Oh,
family.
they go with the whole family.
They go with the
Grandma and the grandpa
And
and
the
the
daddy.
aunts and the uncles
Oh,
and the 80
and the
daddies
cousins.
and the 80 different kids with 80 different daddies.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I hate it.
I like when them brown people and they come to the Walmart and they got them shoes that go whoop like that. They're a spike. And they walking. And they trying to walk through the Walmart. I can't even walk through the Walmart in a pair of flip-flops. And they're going to come up in there with 7-inch heels and try and look good while they're grocery shopping. That's what I want to do. I want to look good while I'm grocery shopping. Not.
You know, I'm starting to suspect that a lot of these people are flucking up their own gene pool. That's why they're so dumb. Worst of all is that she tweeted the location that Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi would be at a given time to her terrorist rioter friends. I don't know why she's in there. She belongs in jail and she does not belong in Congress. She's putting people at risk. Get her out. And now, as I'm finishing this video, I see somebody else put one up about how she used her position to threaten another guy that's been out in her secrets. Well, I hope she threatens me. Yeah, I'd kind of like to own her business. I'd like to own her house. Most of all, I'd just like to get her out of Congress. And now, after having been outed again for her racist, idiotic joke, in the end, she groveled in apology. Oh, yeah, she did. Okay, that's all the dirt I want to dig up right now. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let's get this lying criminal out of our government. All of them.